My bitch is free. Yeah. She does that crack. I think I never did that. That's my first time doing that. I did it. We picked it up. Yeah. Picked it up. Money is business, bitch. Yo. We in the spot.
We in the spot. Don't make it hot.
Let's go my way.
Reef Major, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all the racks. This is
And
what they don't want to hear. It's
episode 4.
Episode 4 already.
Don't get it confused.
Yeah, don't get it confused, please, man.
You feel me?
How you feeling today, though, bro?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
You feel me? Ready to get into episode 4.
Yeah, ready
For me?
Attack the show. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
With one of the best co-hosts in the nation with me.
yeah, you
know what I'm saying?
You
So
best co-host outside for real. I ain't gonna lie.
so we here.
Yeah.
We ready to indulge into
You gonna talk about
episode 4.
You gonna talk about that Donald guy,
Yeah.
Mr. Trump?
Yeah, I just want to clear it. Like, how we feel about Donald Trump?
That's a
Like,
great question, bro.
like
How do we really feel about Donald Trump? That's really a good question. Like,
Donald Trump is a man of many complexities.
yeah, like he's a very complex dude, bro. I'm not gonna lie. How I look at it, I feel like why people feel like he was a great quote unquote president. I feel like it's because he's not naturally a president. He's a businessman.
Yeah.
So I feel like he was making business plays in office. He didn't treat it like a president. He treated the country as like a businessman. That's why shit was, you feel me, a certain way when he was in office.
Exactly. I feel like the stuff I feel like people were expecting him to exactly like you said, move like a politician.
Yeah,
You feel me? And politicians aren't necessarily liars. Like they like save face for the media and the third. Like they don't really say what's on their mind.
Right.
Like him more so. He trying to run this shit like a business.
Yeah, like an organization. Like he really ran America like it was his organization. Like,
Fake what America was meant to be. Let's not even forget.
Yeah.
An organization, but yeah. So like even Donald Trump saying crazy shit like
yeah, like everybody know Donald is racist. I'm not gonna lie, but like I don't know. Like you said, bro, it's just a very complex dude. Like it's like
what would necessarily make him racist? Like he's definitely a coon, but like what comment would you say like I bet this guy don't like black people?
Bro, it's too much. Like I don't have none on top of my head, but niggas know it's documented. Like Donald Trump is not for black people, gang. Like,
type shit.
He's publicly came out and said just
you ever heard that Meek Mill song when in the intro that Donald Trump was like, you feel me, like your kids aren't educated, like they have no jobs. Yeah. What do you have to lose?
Word.
You feel me? And he was
that's the other side of America by Meek.
Yeah, like how do you feel about like those type of words? Like do you think those like words like make him racist or you feel me?
I feel like yes and no. I feel like he's just staying the obvious. He's just staying the truths. But like also too, those like what he's referring to, those shits was implemented like way before he was in office, but by his same people like this. Yeah. They all have the same color like that instituted that. You know what I'm saying? He was just basically saying the truth. But I feel like as a president, if you're saying that but you're not trying to help niggas, yeah, like you fake being racist. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if he had said that and then he had some solutions for that problem. Like he clearly sees a problem and yeah, like that's what it is. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you got stuck there type shit. Like that's fake racist, bro.
Was he saying that? Yeah, but like we got to like think about the whole speech. Like when he said that, was he saying like what was he saying in the context? Like was he telling people to like vote for him? Offering like jobs, offering like
that's what I'm saying.
Certain things like
I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. Like if you're making that statement, but you're not providing no solutions to help us get out that situation, it's just like you just rubbed it in our face. Like
type shit.
You guys are these guys are still in poverty. You guys are still oppressed. Like that's what the niggas telling us right to our face.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? But it's like you said though, like if he's like, all right, he's saying this and that, I'm like, yo, I might have some jobs for y'all coming to y'all neighborhoods. We might have some better teachers coming into y'all schools. Shit like that, then it's a different statement. But if you just saying that, like, yeah, man, yeah, you're uneducated, your kids are uneducated, like, you guys suck. Like, it's like, yeah, thank you, bro. Thank you for not helping us. Thank you for keeping us at bay. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
so, like, yeah, I bet. That's a fact.
Yeah.
If he didn't do anything to help nobody or put anybody in a position, then yeah, it's just a shot. It's like injury to insult. Like I bet,
type
fuck
shit,
y'all, y'all down bad.
Like y'all down bad. I'm gonna remind y'all. I could help y'all, but fuck y'all. I'm not gonna help y'all.
But it's like niggas be saying Donald Trump didn't do shit, but like Look at Sleepy Joe. What the fuck Sleepy Joe doing?
Nah, I
You
ain't
know what I'm
gonna lie.
saying? Like, Donald Trump ain't
Sleepy
doing
Joe,
nothing as a
Sleepy
president.
Joe ain't do shit. Like, that nigga just had the gas prices going crazy. That shit's getting me tight because they shit just going back
Like,
up
when
right
Donald
now.
Trump was president, I remember gas was like
Two something,
$2.
yeah,
You
270
feel
was
me?
the
Gas
high.
was like
I think I
$2.
seen 230 though. I ain't gonna lie, like
Niggas is
that
raising
ass though, like.
niggas is raising minimum wage.
Nigga, I was down bad, bro. I remember I had I would put $5 in my tank like a few times and be Gucci for like a good day or two.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, hell, not today. Like $5 not even giving me a gallon.
$5 might get you to the next gas station.
But that's what I'm saying though, like, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like it was because, like I said, Trump treated this shit as a business, so he gonna stand on business. Like he not fuck the politics, nigga. Like, does this make sense financially? Like,
And
I
that's
feel
what
like
I'm
that's how they
saying,
look
bro.
that shit.
And a lot of times when you dealing with business, you gonna have to make a lot of decisions and moves that people not gonna like.
Right.
You feel me? So it's like the nigga was doing a lot of shit that people that wasn't necessarily the right move, like morally, but like as a business standpoint, it makes sense.
Cause if you look at his term and then you look at Joe's term, I ain't gonna lie, like Donald looking a lot better.
And yeah, a lot of shit
now,
fall into shit. Like
yeah,
the U.S. dollar is no longer the standard of
like
money in the world.
niggas is moving America off that.
Niggas
pedestal.
is moving America off the pedestal.
Like America is like, yo, y'all niggas is regular now. Like we not up there. Like you know what I'm saying?
Like I'm not gonna lie, when Donald Trump was president, he had niggas texting. He had niggas texting him.
He was ready to
like,
pull up on niggas, bro.
My apologies, Your Majesty.
He was like, yo, Donald Trump being ready to pull up on niggas. Like, yo, let me
on,
go see that nigga real quick. Let me go see that leader of that country for real.
Like, I think it was on bad time, and like Sleepy Joe really, that's his name.
Niggas
like,
sleeping
Sleepy
right
Joe,
now.
Like,
but also too, Trump basically like, you know, niggas fuck with Trump because he gave money back to everybody. Like he gave money to the hood. You put me had the stimmies going on and shit like that.
Even the stimmies though, like that was just money from the treasury. Like I was just niggas.
Yeah,
money.
but he made it happen. I feel like
and he did make it happen. He pushed that through, and like for me,
like,
nobody else was trying to push that through. Like,
but like also too, the nigga, did he get impeached? He didn't get impeached, right?
He didn't get impeached.
But he was on trial.
He was there his whole term.
Yeah, but also too, now he's like.
Now they trying to indict him.
Yeah.
But like he even talking about he gonna run from jail.
But that shit is crazy, bro. It kind of just shows you like the complexity of just the world, bro. Like I see some posts, they're like, yo, the nigga could be on trial for impeachment, could be federally indicted, and all this other extra shit, and he still could run for president. But you have one felony, you can't vote at all.
That don't make no sense.
It don't make no sense.
It's
bro.
it's literally because he's already in the. For me, he's already in there. Like.
This shit crazy though. Like Donald Trump, I'm not gonna lie, like he is a mastermind, and it's just like certain people, like I don't know, it's just like, bro, it's fake. Like you can't get around Donald Trump. Like he's really an elephant in the room. Like whether niggas like it or not, cause he has a bunch of supporters. Like nigga really had a riot, like because he was about to get out of office. Niggas, he really told niggas, yo, go raid the Capitol. And niggas did that shit, bro. Like
niggas that rated that shit.
He's a powerful man. Like that's something nobody could deny for real.
That's why even them niggas up there don't even want him to get back in office. Like that's why they trying to lock him up. Cause they already know. Like as long as America can control you, like they alright.
Yeah,
like, they Gucci. And America isn't who we think is in charge. It's literally like the foundation of people, like people who got the money. You feel me? You follow the money.
The back streets.
The back streets of it, like
yeah, bro.
You feel me? And niggas don't necessarily don't know who that is, like.
Bro, it's crazy because you got billionaires that the world don't know about. You got millionaires that the world don't know about, like.
Cause they niggas don't know about them.
Exactly. Those are the scariest niggas, bro. Like you could be walking past niggas. Somebody viewing this, you probably walk past somebody that really got $8 million in their bank account today. Like, you know what I'm saying? You didn't even know. You would never be able to tell type shit. You know what I'm saying? And that shit crazy. So it's like, I don't know. Donald Trump is just a very complex dude, but it's like he's literally an elephant in the room. Like you can't get around Donald Trump, bro. Like he is who he is, and he gonna show you who he is. I fuck with people that are unapologetic. Yeah, like cause I know Donald Trump is racist. I know you don't fuck with black people, but at least I know, bro. I fuck with you for knowing that. Instead of like politicians and white people going around and like, you know, they want to smile in your face.
Sleepy Joe said, if you don't vote for Sleepy Joe, then you're not black. Like, what are you saying, bro?
You be chatting, bro.
Like,
you just be chatting.
He was a general in the war when niggas was racist. Like, when niggas is super racist. Like, he grew up on that type shit. Yeah. That nigga not for black people. Like, what is he talking about? Something you're not
really
black.
For black people.
Besides, black people,
like something, I was about to say that. Like sometimes black people not even for black people.
But maybe they just need to stop Like maybe they need to get a consensus and find like the average age of everybody in the country and make that like the criteria for presidents, cause niggas just be old farts. You feel me? Being in presidents, being in office, and y'all niggas not from this generation. Like y'all not from over here.
That us though. We need change, bro.
We need change.
Bring Barack back. That's another topic for another day. Yeah. But like it's funny you just touched upon age and shit like that. Cause I really want to get into like the age matrix. That's fake what I call it. Like age is literally just a number, bro. And we could go so many different avenues on this one topic. Like you feel what I'm saying? But one thing that's I wouldn't even consider it startling anymore. I think it's like something I've accepted. But like you got like 2-year-olds operating iPads better than 40-year-olds and shit like that. Like that shit kind of crazy to me. Like these niggas be coming out the womb already. Like knowing how to I'd be amazed that people like little kids 2-year-olds really know how to find their YouTube show that they want to watch and really be like I don't want to watch this no more and go find the next video. But I really be like that's really crazy.
The world makes children dumb like after a while. Like cause think about it. Yeah. Even when you learn something, you're not really like learning something. You just re-adding knowledge. So it's like where did this shit go? It's like your capacity is just dumbing down. Yeah. Throughout the time, that's like, like you said, like it don't got nothing to do with the age. Like age is just a chance to experience more shit.
Right, and that's why I'm learning as well too. Because I also another view or spectrum I could go with the age matrix. Right, is boom. Somebody might experience something at 17 that a 31-year-old still never experienced in their whole life. So like now, that 17-year-old might be 17 on paper, but what he's witnessed, what he's seen, what he might have done, he's not 17, you feel what I'm saying? Like, he's dead ass experiencing and doing shit that grown ass men still not doing, you know what I'm saying? Or never experienced or don't know about. So that 17-year-old that's on paper, he could literally be 25, 26 mentally, or just off of the traumas or experience that he's experienced, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, that's part of the age matrix as well. And what I'm realizing is like, fake like age kind of like, it makes people think they have more time than they don't, or it gives like a younger person, they might have more time to restart. You know what I'm saying? Like versus like let's say like a 20-year-old, he might make a mistake, he might fuck up. Yeah. He can come back, he can recover a little quicker than maybe a 31-year-old, 35-year-old.
Just because they think that they got less.
Yeah. Or just because they're younger.
Die next year.
Type shit.
And I mean that nigga could have 30 more years to kick it.
That ass though.
You feel me? But yeah, bro, I feel like it's definitely a matrix. It's definitely an illusion. Like even like being in the school system, like we're indoctrinated early. It's like think about how much time that they're trying to cultivate something that they're seeing fit to be in society. When you could be spending 17 years literally working on some shit that you would like to do and then be an expert on it by the time you're like fucking 12.
Type shit.
Like a prodigy, like literally, it's not that hard. Like I wouldn't say it's not that hard because we don't see it that often because we're not putting that type of environment.
Yeah,
like,
that would be tough.
That would be tough. Like imagine, like for me, like I bet 5 years old, like these kids now were able to pit into a different tests and different environments. Yeah. And now they can see like I bet he thrives here, she thrives there. Like this, that, and the third.
That would be fire.
That would be fake fire for me. So now it's like it's not really based on age. It's just based on your skill level and like what you want to do. You feel me? It's like like thinking about exactly.
Like put younger kids in different environments and see what they naturally go towards.
So it's like
maybe like at 5 or 6 years old, I seen that you like doing this a lot or you like doing this, and then for the next 5 or 6 years. Just keep feeding them, focusing on that skill, on that craft, and see where they'll be at 12.
Like exactly. Like imagine, like just think about how many children there are that like just see numbers like on the screen like it's magic. Yeah. Like think about it. If those kids was literally like honing in on that, they could be accountants for your Fortune 500 company by the time they're 13.
Type shit.
Like
it's like you said,
it's just like that. It's just an illusion.
But somebody, if you say like my account is 13, niggas will look at you like you're crazy. Like,
yeah, like, what?
They would rather go with a 47-year-old, not even realizing like.
And it's like because of the illusion of
The
experience, it's
age
like
matrix,
the
yeah.
experience started when he was a certain age. Like that's when he got the experience. Like how come he gonna have got the experience when he was younger? It's like
Yeah.
why shouldn't children worry about finances until they're a certain age? It's like it's
Right.
not like the finances are something that's dead ass.
Yeah.
Like for me, it's something that's like set aside for, oh, this age group, this ethnicity,
That ass
these
though.
people is not. So it's like
That's a valid
they
point,
should be
bro.
learning about that shit early because they're in the same world that we're in.
Yeah.
And then once you get older, you realize
I should have
that
learned this when I was younger or
exactly
earlier.
because I wasn't no different. I was just a
Yeah.
little young. I was just a little like younger. Like literally, I wasn't any different. I'm not a different person.
Yeah.
Like the same way how you get older, bro. You see, like I'm 24,
I'm
Game's
24.
24.
Where
So it's like sometimes you see niggas who be 32-year-old goofies, like 32-year-old
should be, yeah,
teenagers.
should be.
You feel me? 35-year-old teenagers.
I look at people like that now and I'll be happy. Before I used to be mad, but now it's like, thank you, bro. You just making more room for my light. Like I'm glad I could just lap you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm glad you're one less person I don't have to worry about making it to the top because you clearly you know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
And yeah, niggas not even in your way regardless,
I'm
but
saying,
even
but I just
even
know for a
that,
fact now, like you,
it's not about age like that. Like that,
yeah,
like I'm not worried about y'all niggas because y'all was here already. Cause
type
like
shit.
I know all that shit is just an illusion. Like I bet just
Word,
because you're a little older than me, you feel me? I don't mean nothing.
yeah.
It's like if you got a job
Mhm.
and it's like you got the same job as somebody that's twice your age and they making the same amount of money as you, it's like what different like
Word,
what's the difference?
type shit. And also too, another spectrum that niggas can talk about this age matrix is basically like boom, like cool. You see how like social media and technology is such an influence in the world, right? That 9-year old that got that tablet or got that iPad that may use TikTok. You feel what I'm saying? Now you know what I'm saying. Like the tablets and shit like that. The parents just use that as just a hey, bro, just take this shit, leave me alone. So
Yeah.
now at 9, when they on TikTok and like TikTok now always censored and shit like that. You just swiping, swiping, swiping. That 9-year old might see a video that he probably supposed to see till he was 13,
Mm-hmm.
14, 15. You know what I'm saying? So now
Respectfully.
that 9-year old has that knowledge now or that information. They seen it. So now that 9-year old not really 9 no more. You know what I'm saying? Like now
Mm-hmm.
he go speak to his mom a certain way. He talking slick to his mom because he seen something on the internet or he just knows some information that his mom is like, yo, how the fuck you know that at 9? You feel what I'm saying? So like that's another part of the age matrix as well as that exposure. So now that 9-year old probably thinking like a 12-year old or he probably a little faster now. He probably thinking 16. So it's crazy, bro. The age matrix, man. Age is just a number, bro, and it's ultimately an illusion, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't underestimate somebody because of age, type shit.
Respectfully.
Respectfully, boy.
Man. Just for me, just how we were talking about that and like talking about, you feel me? You don't have to be a certain age to start a business. Like, you don't have to be a certain like you're a business owner.
Word.
Like does anything that you do with your business have anything to do with your age? It doesn't.
Not necessarily.
Cause at any
I mean,
age,
yeah, kind of in a way because of like the whole age matrix. You can't get certain like lines of credit or
I'm just
shit
saying
like that.
I'm just
Like,
saying
yeah, I know what you mean.
like you
The idea.
you open up a bank account.
Yeah.
Like you can open up a bank account at any age. Like it's no age
Still going.
stipulations on
You're
a
gonna need
business
the
bank account.
guardian though.
Huh?
At certain age, you need somebody to open it with you. Like at
Yeah.
certain age, you can't just pull up and like yeah. At 13, 14, you can't just pull up to Chase and be like, I want my own bank account.
Now, yeah,
You gotta have my dad with you.
at 18 you could.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It goes
It's
back to
still a
that age
matrix.
matrix. Yeah, but I
But,
understand what you're saying. The idea for a business is ageless. Like you could
yeah.
be 8 years old and have an idea, and somebody can help you
Mhm.
bring it to life.
And they basically because of that, it's basically like, we're groomed to be consumers like most of our lives. For me, and it's going to be consumers
Sadly,
and there's going to be producers,
yeah,
and it's like, are they equally important?
I believe so, bro.
You believe
I
so?
really believe so, bro. Producers and consumers are equally important, bro. You can't have one without the other. Literally, like producers produce for the consumers, but the consumers, you feel me? They basically live off the producer. So, if the producers stop producing, then the consumers are stuck. But niggas is fucked.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And then if the consumers stop consuming what you produce, then you're fucked. Like as a producer, you got no business, nigga.
Yeah, but you can always find something else to produce. And it's like, no, I feel like that the producers are more important than the consumers, only because there are always going to be more consumers than there are producers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, for every one producer, there's going to be about 1,000 consumers. You feel
That's
me?
true. That is true.
Like, he can afford to lose 100 consumers way more than those 1,000 consumers can afford to lose one producer. So it's like,
Yeah.
that's why I would say that they're more important, and that's why the money is also going towards them. It's like they're like the producers is giving them product that they got at a cheaper price. So it's like you guys need me because I'm getting this shit for cheap. I know how to get it in bulk.
Yeah.
So I create the demand now. You know what I'm saying? So if you buy out the whole buy out the whole supermarket of all the fruits, you just created the demand for fruits now. So it's like
Right.
now they need you because nigga you got all the fruits.
That
Where they gonna get the fruits from? So it's like if this nigga is a producer of fucking concrete,
Yeah.
there's no way niggas could get rid of him. Like he got the source.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's valuable. He's too valuable.
Yeah.
Like the consumers are valuable, but because there's so many of them, the value is literally divided by each of them. You feel me? So it's like,
Yeah.
so I feel like the value of a consumer is literally divided by the amount of consumers that there are.
Right. Now I definitely hear what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I had a thought, but I just can't like put it. I had it. It made mad sense, but I just can't put it to words right now. But I definitely understand what you're saying. Like I feel like producers definitely are needed. Consumers are definitely needed. But I feel like as the producer, you don't want to get too comfortable believing or feeling like that consumer is always gonna support or always gonna consume. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like that's when producers get fucked up. When a producer feel like I bet like no matter what I produce, the consumer gonna consume, and it don't work like that. And that's why I feel like they're equally important. Because if the producer feels like he's too big for his consumers, you're gonna lose your consumers. And that's why I feel like they're equals because they both gotta respect each other. Like on a respect level, like it has to be there. You feel what I'm saying? But I definitely hear what you're saying though. Like the consumer, because there's gonna be more consumers than producers. That's a fact.
Yeah, there definitely got to be respect between the both.
Yeah.
Between the two.
But what if all the producers said fuck that shit? I'm not producing nothing, and the consumers are fucked. And then what if the consumers say fuck that? I'm not consuming none of this producer shit.
But at the end of the day though, if someone is able to produce some shit, 9 times out of 10 they got the resources. So like they don't need to get the producers.
Yeah.
Cause like you need resources to produce. So like if you're able to produce some shit, 9 times out of 10 you have the resources and
Yeah.
you don't really need those niggas anyway. Cause all this shit like you said is a matrix, bro. So it's like. If I got all the shit I need anyway, like I don't need to give it to y'all niggas to get more money to buy more shit.
It's more valuable if I hold it anyway.
Yeah, word like
I don't got
nigga,
shit
I
to
can
switch
fucking build this shit with the concrete. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need to sell it to y'all niggas. So it's like at the end of the day, I'm gonna be good. And it's almost like but it definitely gotta be mutual respect because like for example, I seen a post like niggas had said once I go in your hair booking site and I see you talking a little too crazy, I'm not booking.
Yeah.
And like no cap, like the ladies be having their booking policies talking dumb crazy, mad exclamation points. No, you can't bring your baby to your appointment.
Yeah.
Oh, come with your hair wash, or is an extra $20,000. Like,
yeah.
Oh, they be just talking crazy. So it's almost like
I heard some shit where one of them, somebody had told me like on their site, like they had to send like a picture of like their nails before type shit, like, and she didn't like that. Like the person I was telling me, he was like, "That's mad extra." Like,
yeah, it's mad extra. So it's almost like those type of producers, they're not giving a fuck about the consumers, cause it's like. I feel like those girls who do that are forgetting that they're running a business and that like yes,
exactly.
Even though they're the ones who produce it and like they're creating the demand, you do also want to make your consumers comfortable so they can keep being consumers. Yeah. Like,
and that's why
I don't make it a fucking fight for me to go get my hair done by you just because you do hair good. Like
it goes hand in hand because like I said, if the producer get too high, producer get too big, feel like hey. I create the demand. The consumer gonna be like, "Fuck is you talking about?" Like, I'm gonna find another producer.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like that's why it's that respect, bro. That respect between the producers and the consumers. It gotta be there because, like I said, bro, a producer can't think the consumer is just gonna rock with whatever they producing. Like the respect level gotta be there, and that's basically what I feel like. So I basically to come to a conclusion, producers and consumers gotta respect each other the same way, bro. Producers definitely might be more important because you know what I'm saying, like a consumer needs something to consume, but
I feel like
that respect has to be there for producer and consumer. Like a producer can't just feel just because I'm the nigga out here producing or I'm the woman out here producing shit, like the consumers are gonna just consume. Like it don't work like that. You gotta make this shit appealing.
Exactly. But also when we say important, like important in which sense? Important to who?
That's why I'm basically saying to each other.
Okay.
Producer to a consumer and a consumer to a producer are both equally important. And that's why I feel like they're both equally important. But I guess what I was trying to say is that the respect has to be there between both sides. So it both can work.
No, yeah, it has to be respect. So, it's boom like boom, right? You got an iPhone. I got an iPhone. You know what I'm saying? Well, Steve Jobs is deceased.
Right.
But
we're still consumers.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you would just see Steve Jobs in the street and he see we got an iPhone, like he would probably feel inclined to show us respect because we got an iPhone. But at the same time, he knows in his head that millions of people have an iPhone. So it's like, us as an individual may not be as important to him as our whole country or our whole region. Like, he's looking at sales as like,
In
oh yeah, you bet Yada and Reef bought an iPhone. Like, nah, he's not looking at it like that. He's looking at it like, I bet. In the state of New York, they bought this amount of iPhones. In the eastern region, like, they bought this amount of iPhones. So like, this is important to me. Like, for me, like, some artists have fan bases in certain states. So like, each individual listener may not be as important, but as a collective, cumulatively,
right,
it becomes more important. Like, for me, so it definitely just weighed out a little different. Yeah, it definitely has to be respect on both sides, and on both ends of the scale.
Definitely, bro.
Just to, for me, keep the ecosystem going for
right. Cause one can't get bigger than the other. You know what I'm saying? Because then you won't have the other side, bro. Like,
that's a fact.
Alright, bro. So now, like, producer and consumer, I feel like shit that could go hand in hand with like, like humans and sex. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I feel like producers and consumers, like, get into it, bro. Like, I want to know, like, do you think it's easier for men to get pussy or for women to get dick?
See, I feel like it also depends too on the age matrix. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it all depends on the age matrix. Cause I feel like if a lady, if you talking like 50s, it's probably way easier for a 50-year-old man to get some sex than it is for a 50-year-old woman. I'm saying,
why you feel like that?
Out of 10.
Why you feel like that?
It's about the way shit's set up. You feel me? Like more like I would say that there's probably more people attracted to older men than it is attracted to older women.
Okay, you feel like older women, they
like, anytime you like really see like any type of like for me TV shit, movie shit, like where like the woman is being fantasized, it's barely an older woman.
Where
you feel me? But
you feel like the older a woman get, the slower they get to sex.
Huh?
You feel like the older the woman get, like the slower they get to sex.
What you mean by that? Slower they get to sex?
Like basically, like the older the woman, like the longer it might take for them to engage in sex.
Shit, nah, they probably going faster, but because exactly, they probably going faster because it's probably less niggas trying to hit it. But shit, I don't know. You know what I'm saying, I don't know what's going on with the cougars. But
I need me a cougar. I ain't gonna lie,
but older women is less like more likely to not have had sex for 5 months. Like a 50-year-old man is still probably trying to get right. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, like he's probably still outside. Trying to
get right.
Yeah, trying to get out the last of his testosterone before it's too late.
It's an age matrix. Word. So like I was saying, bro, I think it's easier for women to get dick. I ain't gonna lie. Like, shorty send that text like, yo, pull up. Niggas is on their way. It's easier for a girl to send that text than a guy. Like a guy can send a text, but it's like it's a little risky. But I feel like niggas is hopping in that V for that pussy. Like, yo, pull up right now. Like, niggas is on the way.
You be surprised how many bitches are hopping in for me.
Yeah,
the
but
court and do that dash.
nah, that's a fact.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like if you go like say you in a club, bro, and like if you in a club and you run down on six joints, you could at least kill two of them. Like even if it's a bad night.
But
like girls be going outside with their friends, like for me they be getting dumb drunk, don't know what's going on, like pass out. Like in all reality, niggas is outside hunting.
Yeah.
So I feel like I would say that's why it's easier. Like,
but look, you see how you just said if one guy go out, he fucking with 6 girls in the spot, he might be able to fuck 2. If a girl go out and she dance on 6 guys, she could fuck all 6 of them guys.
Nah, that's not a fact, bro.
How's that not a fact?
Because if he ran down on six of them, he's gonna definitely try to fuck the one that looked the best. Like,
nah, I'm talking about the girl though.
Huh?
If a girl, let's say a girl danced on 6 niggas in that same club that night, she could fuck all 6 of them niggas.
Bro, sometimes a nigga will get some pussy just cause he was in a spot, and then the bitch was like, I bet there's no more niggas left. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I hear what you're saying, but are you hearing what I'm saying though, bro?
Say it again.
Look, you said, all right, one nigga says a club. He can go try to run down on 6 different bitches in the spot, right?
Yeah.
He might be able to fuck 2. If one girl go in that same club and she dance with 6 niggas, she go fuck all 6 of them niggas, bro.
Nah, it depends who them other 6 niggas ran down on. That's what I'm saying. Like with girls, it's more.
If
so
a bitch is throwing a pussy, like if you make like boom, right? The nigga going into the spot.
That's what I'm saying, right? If you was in a spot gang, and you wanted to fuck one bitch, and then another bitch is on your body, the only way you fucking a bitch is on your body is if the bitch that you wanted to fuck not letting you fuck. So she could easily go to the waistline. So it depends, like, but regardless of anything, you was not going to the waistline. You was getting some ass.
Nah, or she could have just made it easier for you, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, bitch got the key, bro. If a bitch make it easy, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, she just make you score that layup, you're gonna score the layup, bro. Like, you know the signs when a bitch is like, yo, like, she giving it to you. You know the signs, bro. Like, when she looking at you, or she, like, you feel me? You know when, like, oh, I could kill this right now. You might put the one that you wanted to kill. You might put that on the back burner for the night, like, cause I got shorty right here trying to fuck.
Man, I know some shorties definitely done thought they was getting some dick one night and not got some dick because the nigga fucked some shit.
But that's her fault. She could have definitely got some dick that night. She just wanted, you feel me?
It's not her fault. I'm just saying, like,
choosy.
Niggas is, yeah, exactly.
That's what
niggas
it is.
Is more choosy. That's what I'm saying.
Niggas is more choosy?
Yeah, like, niggas is more choosy. Niggas is more choosy in the aspect of, like, they not about to stick with this joint that they was already talking to. If a badder joint hit them up, like, like if you was talking to a joint all day long and she was a 7, and then a 10 hit you up who was feeding in her DMs, and she respond, nigga, and she say link, then you gonna link her and you gonna stop responding to the other bitch. So I'm saying that she's not at a certain level as a female. It's not that easy for her to get dick. So like just because she's a female, no, it's not, bro. Just because she's a female, don't mean she can get dick, bro. Because a 7 is not walking in the spot and any nigga is killing it. Like she's not going home.
It don't matter
with short dick.
But it don't matter like, about any nigga. It just a nigga. A
nigga ugly as fuck going home with some pussy if you know what he doing, like.
But that's what I'm saying. It could be that 7. Look, what I'm basically saying is men and women both have standards, right?
No.
But yes, they do. Men and women both have standards, like you just said. That's why certain bitches might not get fucked off rip because the nigga might be like,
niggas don't got standards, bro. Niggas just be fucking shit and they'll just fuck the better shit if they could, like.
That's still part of standards, though, bro.
It's not, nigga.
Yes, it is. If you won't fuck the 7, fuck the 7 because you want the 8, that's standards, bro.
No, it's not. I'm not saying you won't fuck the 7 because you want the 8. You won't fuck the 7 because the 8 want to fuck.
That's my point.
If the 8 didn't want to fuck, you gonna fuck the 7.
If you didn't have standards, you would have fucked the 7 and said fuck the 8.
No.
What you mean, bro?
I'm saying, bro, the 7's gonna get hit regardless.
Yes.
The only reason she's not getting hit is if the 8 wants to fuck. If the 8 don't want to fuck, the 7 is getting hit by just by constellation. Like nigga, like nigga. Sometimes girls get fucked just because the one that you wanted to fuck was not jacking you that time, and you like, I bet fuck it.
And that's a part of standards, bro.
Nigga, a standard would be like, I'm not fucking this bitch regardless if I'm dubbed or not.
Bro.
That's standards.
It's levels to standards, bro. A standard,
no, it's not. Nigga, that's standards. It's like an out of bounds line. Like you're not crossing that line regardless.
Nah,
it's not. You're not crossing that line. It's something else happening.
Nah,
It's like boom, bro. If you see a bitch with a 7 and you like, nah, I'm not hitting no 7s. You're not gonna fuck her just because another bitch who's trying to fuck is not gonna fuck. But regardless of anything, bro, what I'm trying to get to the point is that if I'm talking to 2 bitches in one day,
yeah,
a 7 and an 8, the 7 can easily not get no dick.
Cause you have standards.
But listen.
Mm-hmm.
The 7 can easily not get no dick. Meaning
from
this,
you.
Yeah, bro, you saying from me, bro.
From that, but that's what I'm saying. It's not personal, bro. It's a 7 women and a regular man. Like it don't matter, bro. Male or woman, who can get the other sex back? Like who can have sex easier, quicker?
Wait, are you trying to make me like agree with your point, baby? No, what I'm saying.
Back to the original.
Nigga who's a 7 girl, a gang, and a girl who's a 7. A nigga is probably most likely gonna have, in my opinion, you don't have to think that, but a nigga is most likely gonna have like several options like on his line. Like for me, I feel like if a girl's talking to a nigga and she think that he about to fuck her, she not about to have no other nigga like that day. Like I bet. Like, I'm a 7. Like I'm not that cute of a girl. Like I can't just bet this nigga didn't want to. Like if you get dubbed as a girl, what's the chances of you about to hit somebody else up and he about to slide, and he not like a 4?
All right, bro. I think we
like you feel me? Like huh?
We getting distracted. The question is it easier for a man to get pussy, or for a woman to get dick?
I said it's easier for a man to get pussy, gang. That's my answer.
I think it's easier for women.
Okay.
They could just, you feel me? Like, to each his own, gang.
Yeah.
But man, that's episode 4, bro.
Yeah, it was a good episode.
This is a good episode, bro. It's a nice episode right here.
You got it.
Yeah, bro. So boom, we about to wrap this up. What they don't want to hear. We out of racks.
Reef Major.
Hey, Sersky. Hell, candy, y'all.